Still in Zamfara State, the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, says enough is enough on the killing of security operatives by bandits in state and other parts of the country. He further explains that soldiers will no longer stay beyond 2 years in battlefield, as more personnel will soon be recruited. Theophilus Darufai has the story.
The Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, commends troops for keeping peace in Zamfara and the recent successes recorded on the front line. 30 motorcycles, RPGs, rifles, live ammunition, camouflage, among other items were recovered from the terrorists. The CDS tasked troops to ensure peace returns to all troubled areas, adding that enough is enough on the killings of soldiers by bandits.
I am here to see you all and to appreciate you for all the efforts you are doing and to continue to encourage you and to tell you that we are not relenting in ensuring that you get what you need to fight your war. Let us not allow a bunch of idiots, bastards that don't know what is good for themselves to be killing us. We lost soldiers and I'm very bitter about that because anytime I lose my men, I'm not happy. But the only way we can show that we are determined is that we must avenge the death of our men. I want every soldier, every officer to have that thing in his mind. That enough is enough. No more killing of any officer or any soldier. Anybody who tries to shoot at us, we must not allow any of them escape. And we can do it because we are trained. The process we adopt is reward and punishment. You do well, we reward you. You do badly, you get punished. But the punishment is to correct you, not to injure you. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. He also reiterates that going forward, soldiers will no longer stay beyond 2 years in any battlefield.
The issue of rotation, we have always tried to make it as much as possible, that nobody should stay in the theater for more than 2 years. Sometimes some people will be rotated from northeast and move to northwest, from northwest to north central, like that. As we continue to recruit more men, we'll have more men so that troops can go and rest. We want a situation where you come out from an operation, you go home and rest, you go to another unit, you go for training, and you come back for operation. Is that clear? Yes, sir. But the challenge for us is that we must finish the war we have now.
General Christopher Musa appeals to the public to always assist troops with useful information on the activities and movement of bandits. Theophilus Darufai, TVC News Gusau.
Well, now to the latest development regarding petrol scarcity in Nigeria. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited says at least 300 of its trucks are at the Dangote refinery in preparation for the scheduled petrol loading on Sunday. The spokesperson for the NNPCL, Olufemi Shoneye, confirmed this in a video on his X handle on Saturday. Earlier, the Presidential Committee on the Sale of Crude Oil and Refined Product announced that loading of the first batch of petrol from the Dangote refinery will commence on Sunday, September 15. We're watching TVC News at 10. We'll take a moment and then bring you more stories. To stay with us.
Humble beginnings in 1960 to becoming a global force in energy, the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries has been at the heart of the world's journey to growth and development. On its 64th anniversary, Nigeria celebrates OPEC's dedication to a balanced, stable and sustainable energy future. Happy anniversary.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move weigh in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
Meet Benga Oreshegun, a fearless voice and an advocate for the truth. He's bringing fresh energy and bold insights to journalists' hangout.
Get ready for deeper analysis and dynamic perspectives. Join me and Babajide Kolade Otitoju with other veteran journalists on Journalists Hangout. Weekdays from 5 p.m. and on Sundays 1:30 p.m.
The presidential initiative on compressed natural gas has commenced distribution of conversion kits to commercial vehicle owners in Lagos State at no cost. The conversion centers spread across the 3 geopolitical zones in the state, and it's expected to cater to 10,000 vehicles across the country. Senior reporter Ayomide Ajayigbe reports.
These commercial vehicles at different conversion centers from Ojota to Isolo, Bagada, and Victoria Island are here to take advantage of the conversion incentive program.
Started off deploying 10,000 kits. We will start that over the next couple of weeks. We actually kickstarted that today with 1,000 kits going out to different locations in Ogun, Oyo, Kaduna, Abuja, and of course Lagos.
Speaking further, the commercial operations manager says the process will ensure cleaner environment, lower cost of transportation, and overall economic benefit to Nigerians.
We all know the impact of the fuel price, and we understand fully that we have alternatives. Gas is one of them. For you to fill up your car right now, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. But if you convert to CNG, you're looking at savings of almost 80% in comparison to how much you actually spend on petrol.
A note of caution was sent to vehicle owners to ensure the vehicles are in perfect working condition before conversion can commence.
Have called on various vehicles to come. Now these vehicles will be inspected, will be diagnosed. Now the vehicles that actually pass the test would be keyed into the system for the actual conversion. So if your vehicle doesn't pass the test, then it means you would need to step aside, and maybe if you have minor repairs to do, then you can go ahead and do that and wait for the next program.
This is one of the engineers at the conversion center who took us through the process and the maintenance benefits, as the vehicles can use both fuel and CNG.
The important thing about the CNG is that it will even keep your engine more effective, more reliable. You have less hydrocarbon bonding in your manifold and your chambers, even that can reduce the carbon monoxide across the ozone layer.
Nigeria is more or less like a gas country, and we have to leverage on that for our energy security purpose. So I really believe that this partnership will continue, and we will see how best we can also assist the government in pushing it.
One of the commercial vehicle drivers says some of his colleagues are now enjoying the new CNG initiative, and they will not hesitate to bring down the cost of transportation.
Let's take for instance, you're traveling from Lagos to Ibadan,
yep, and
they are taking 5,000 naira from Lagos to Ibadan on normal vehicles. Yeah. How much are you going to charge?
Yeah, I can charge as low as 1,500. We go back to the normal road price.
The mandate from the presidency is that 1 million cars must be converted between now and 2027, and a private-public partnership with the conversion centers across the country is expected to fast-track this move.
Imagine you're using 45,000 to 50,000 naira to buy fuel to fuel your car before now. And now your car is being converted to CNG, and you just have 5,000 naira to spend and yet cover more distance. That is the reality of the conversion from fuel to CNG. And it's the reality that Nigerians will have to key into to get a better life for all. Ayomide Ajayigbe, TVC News, Lagos.